Do you ever find yourself stopping in the middle of the day, pressing a hand into your lower back, and wishing that dull ache would finally disappear? You are not alone, and you are definitely not imagining it. Lower back pain isn't just a part of getting older. It is your body's quiet way of asking for a change, for attention, and most of all, for movement. But the truth, nobody ever hears, is that relief doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing better. Today's video is different because I am not going to show you some 5 random stretches that you've seen 100 times before. Instead, I am going to walk you through 5 gentle science-backed movements, reimagined specifically for bodies, over 60 designed not to push or strain you, but to restore the communication between your brain, spine, and core. These 3 work together like a team. They can help you stand tall, move freely, and sleep without pain. By the end of this video, you won't just know what to do, you'll understand why it works. When you move with awareness, even a few minutes a day can completely change how your back feels and how you move through life. So, stick with me, because your best years of movement aren't behind you. They're just beginning. Before we dive in, drop your name and where you are watching from in the comments below. I'd love to know where this message is reaching. Exercise 1. Pelvic tilt. The spine reawakener at first glance. The pelvic tilt might look too simple to matter. But don't be fooled. This is one of the most powerful movements you can do for your lower back. What makes it so effective isn't brute strength or flexibility. It is awareness. You are not just moving your hips. You are restarting the communication that occurs among your brain, spine, and core. Prolonged sitting over a period of time, combined with minimal movements, forces your deeper stabilizing muscles, those that work silently to hold your spine in place, to shut down. The pelvic tilt is like flipping the on switch again. Every gentle movement sends a message through your nervous system. Wake up, move again, support me. As your pelvis learns to move freely, pressure on your lower vertebrae eases, pain fades, and posture improves naturally. Imagine this exercise as a soft, gentle conversation between your body and spine, slow, conscious, and with deep healing. It is not about pushing harder. It is about reconnecting. How to do it? Lie on your back, knees bent, and feet on the floor hip-width apart. Place your hands on your pelvis so you can sense every movement. Breathe in deeply through your nose, and breathing out, tilt your pelvis backwards. Press your lower back to the floor, as if to flatten it. You should feel a soft activation of your core. Then breathe in again and come to the starting position. Keep your glutes relaxed. The movement should be small, controlled, and fluid. Repeat 10 times, breathing naturally while staying aware of your motion. Close your eyes and deepen the connection. Notice how the warm-up of your back develops, how each repetition gets smoother. This isn't about perfection, it is about rediscovery. With every tilt, you remind your body that healing is still possible. Exercise 2. Glute bridge, the hip lifeline. The glute bridge isn't just a back exercise. It is a lifeline for your hips, spine, and overall vitality. If I had to choose one movement that supports active aging, this would be at the top of my list. Here is why. Your glutes are the engine of your body, powering nearly every movement you make. However, after 60 years of sitting, poor posture, or chronic discomfort can cause those muscles to switch off. When that happens, your body starts to compensate. Your lower back absorbs more pressure, your balance weakens, and even your walking gait begins to change. The glute bridge helps reverse that. Every lift reawakens the largest and most powerful muscle group in your body. It takes the strain off of your spine and shifts the workload back to your hips and thighs, where it belongs. Scientifically, the movement strengthens the posterior chain, a network of muscles that supports your spine, stabilizes your pelvis, and protects you from falls. And for older adults, that protection is priceless. However, this exercise goes beyond the physical benefits it may provide. It reflects something deeper. It helps you rise. Rise from a chair. Rise out of stiffness. Rise into your day with more strength and purpose. How to do it? Lie on the floor on your back. Knees bent, feet flat. Hip width apart. Lie on the floor on your back, knees bent, feet flat, hip width apart. Let your arms stay your glutes, and rolling up your spine one vertebra at a time. Then squeeze your glutes gently and hold for 2 to 3 seconds. You don't inhale as you slowly lower your hips back down, one vertebra at a time, until your spine rests fully on the floor and your lower back resock. And now, inhale as you slowly repeat this 8 to 10 times, moving in rhythm with your breath. If it feels difficult at first, place a small pillow under your lower back. Or you pie. You burr. This isn't about pushing hard. It's about awakening you more. It's a single knee to chest. Warjude B. The back soother. This is a deceptively quiet. Move make so that this is a deceptive the spine. Isprax and nervous system. The single knee to chest stretch can be so undervalued. It's a gentle reset to the spine. It decompresses your vertebrae, opens tight hip flexors, and relieves pressure on the sciatic nerve. Respartable Phoebe, but most people miss. This stretch also rose deep. That is a sporty value. Older adults who may hold tension in their abdomen or chest with aiding, who may hold tension in their abdomen or chest without realizing in there. As your breath deepens, parasympathetic nerve and digestion and healers the membrane. So it's not just a stretch, a moment to let tension, fear, and hesitation go. A quiet reminder to your body, it's safe to move again. How to do it? Lie on your back and extend both legs. Wrap your hands just below your knee, either behind your thigh or on the shin, which you ever feel to let gravities wrap your hands just below your knee. Either force it, let gravity toward you force it. Let gravity and your breath be your guide. Don't force it, let gravity and your breath be your guide. Feel your lower back lengthen and soften into the floor. Slowly let your leg drop back down to the floor. Then repeat on the other side. Repeat for 2 to 3 sets per leg. If lying flat is on a mirror, reconnect, breathe a bit, breathe. Can't, in experience, restance in a stillness, and with every repetition you are teaching your body that gentle movement. If it is tight or inflamed, this immediately presses against the sciatic nerve and can send waves of pain from your hip all the way down your leg. Sometimes it's a dull ache, other times a sharp twinge that catches you off guard. It's tension. It restores space in your hips, space in your pelvis, and space for your nervous system to breathe again. Yet, for older adults, especially those who sit me older, but science and experience, yet for older adults, especially but science and a make amends, this gentle motion, it mirror, it's as if the traffic jam around your sciatic nerve is being cleared. It's as if the traffic jam around your sciatic nerve is being cleared. It does agree a rare and the freeze, the performed, let it die coined, let it release. How to do it. Lying on your back, bend your knees and place the soles of your feet on the ground. Slowly bring your right foot up to place the outer edge of your right ankle just above your left knee in a figure 4 setup. If this already gives you a stretch in your right hip or glute, stay here and breathe. To deepen it, gently lift your left leg off the floor, drawing your left thigh toward your chest. Bring your right hand through the space between your legs and interlace both hands behind your left thigh. Use your arms to softly pull your left leg closer to you. You should feel a deep but comfortable stretch in the right hip and outer glute. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, taking deep, slow breaths, then release and switch sides. Repeat 2 to 3 times per SIDE. If either your hips or knees are sensitive, you can also do this seated, resting one ankle on the opposite thigh while you sit in a sturdy chair. Remember, there is no rush. This is an invitation, not a challenge. Let your body open naturally and notice how small releases can bring big relief. Exercise 5. Hamstring stretch. The posterior chain reset your hamstrings are the long muscles running down the back of your thighs. But outside of walking or bending, they're also a key part of the body's posterior chain, a system that connects your calves, glutes, and lower back. When these muscles tighten, they pull your pelvis downward, misalign your spine, and quietly fuel that deep, nagging ache in your lower back. But the surprising truth is, most people don't have short hamstrings. They have inactive ones past 60. These muscles gradually lose their elasticity, not because of age, but because of disuse and shallow movement. This stretch is like a gentle reset, which awakens the sleeping muscles, improves circulation, and restores balance throughout your entire back body system. But the best part is, it triggers special sensory receptors in your muscles and tendons called muscle spindles. These receptors talk to your brain, telling it once again to trust movement, a key element for rebuilding balance and coordination. This is not about touching your toes, but rather about restoring posture, protecting the spine, and returning to your body the flexibility it remembers and still deserves. With every breath and every stretch, you are not simply lengthening some muscle, you are extending your ability to move through life with ease and confidence. How to do it? Lie on your back with both legs extended. Slowly bend your right knee toward your chest, placing your hands behind your right thigh, clasped together or simply resting. From here, gently extend your right foot upward toward the ceiling. Your leg doesn't need to be perfectly straight. Just move until you feel a light, comfortable stretch in the back of your thigh. Flex your foot by pulling your toes back toward your face. This small movement deepens the stretch and engages the entire posterior chain. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds, breathing slowly and evenly. Then gently bend your knee and lower your leg back down. Repeat, then, with the left leg, for 2 to 3 rounds each side. If lying down is uncomfortable, this can also be done seated. Sit tall in a sturdy chair and extend one leg forward, keeping your heel on the floor, while leaning slightly forward from your hips. Avoid bouncing or forcing your range of motion. Instead, treat this as a calm, steady invitation for your muscles to remember their natural freedom, the strength and support they were designed to give you every day. Practical tips for older adults: start small and be consistent. You don't have to push your limits, you just need to move regularly. Focus on how your body feels in each exercise, not how far you go. 2 movements in the morning and 2 before bed can create powerful, lasting change. No gym required. If you ever feel lightheaded, try doing your exercises after a light meal and remember to stay hydrated. Use a chair, wall, or pillow for support if needed. Progress isn't about perfection, it is about presence. Your body responds to consistency far more than intensity. So be gentle, but keep going. Because with every single step, you remind your body, I am still here, I am still capable, I am still rising. Closing thoughts: you didn't just stretch today. You took back something deeply personal, your freedom to move with ease and confidence on your own terms. Lower back pain is like a slow thief quietly stealing joy from simple moments. Being able to walk without wincing, reaching without fear, or sleeping through the night. Yet today, you stood up, softly, strongly. Every move you made wasn't to increase flexibility, but was a message to your nervous system, your joints, and your spirit. I am not done growing. Remember, movement isn't about youth, it is about freedom. And freedom doesn't retire at 60. This chapter of your life can be your strongest, most intentional, and most empowered yet. So keep this video bookmarked for whenever your body feels tight or the world feels heavy. Allow it to be your gentle reset, a reminder each day that healing happens in motion. And if this practice brought you value, share your experience in the comments below. I'd love to hear what changed for you or what you are still working through. Because we're not just stretching, we're building a movement, a culture of active, confident aging